So, hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Claire, not Crystal, and this channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine energy. Whatever one you feel you are, we've got both inside us, but we normally resonate with one side more than the other. But like I said, we've all got inside us. Right, okay, so I've had quite a lot of synchronicities, like always. Where's the candle actually? Where have I put it? It was there. Oh, of course I just knocked. Oh my god. Yep, it's gonna have something to do with it. So I've just knocked the whole of the cards on the ground. But what I have, so afraid, fearful, scared, and terrified. So that's gonna have something to do with something. But then oh whoa, and then what's that? Just oh whoa, hopeless, pessimistic, despondent, defeated. It's gonna come in it somewhere. But look, when these cards fell over. Oh shit, there might have been something to do with someone's inner child or a child guardian angel, that fell on the floor as well. And if you're new around here, I heal I hold space for you to heal your inner child, but that's what I do in all my personal sessions, inner child soul retrieval, and what I do through the channel. And I also work with children as well, if that ever feels like something you're guided to ask about. So, but what this actually fell with was, look, steady progress and love. And then I love that card says God. And this is the one I can't say. St. Teresa. So anyway, you might want to look that up yourself. It's little foot anyway, but I can't say it, but it's beautiful energy. So yeah, there's a steady progress and something to do with love. And wait a minute, because that fell on all the cards I want to use. So I'm going to pause this at some point to tidy them up better. But I think before I do that, I'll just show these. So I pulled the cards. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going to turn that off. Oh, it's all going off. It's all going off. It feels, that's what the energy feels a little bit like, you know, because it's still the full moon energy. It's like, oh, it's all going off. It's all going off. So you might be feeling that a little bit too. Like I said, Virgo is about, it's very sensible, it's very practical, it's healing, it's health, well-being, it's integrity, it is discernment, but it's Pisces season, so that's like unconditional love, true love, soulmates, twin flames, everything to do with romance. But it can also be confusion, illusion, deception, distortion. Things can go all a bit piggledy wiggledy. I don't usually say that, but that's what came out of my mouth. It's also, remember, Pisces is no boundaries as well, so there things to do with boundaries can come up. Like things can overstep your boundaries, or what's comfortable for you, or and that can happen with absolutely anything in life. That can happen with people that know what they're doing. It can happen with people that aren't meaning any harm, but it happens too. So this is why you've always got to have your own, you've got to have your own back. That's why I say all the time that you've got to protect yourself. So that's definitely tying in with the inner child thing as well. So this fell on the floor when I went out the room and I came back in. I was like, oh, so it's going to mean something. Breathe the sun. The sun is divine masculine energy. Presence, pineal activation, relax and let go. That's interesting because I keep saying that a lot about surrender or, let go, because that's what we do at a full moon. So I really do feel there is a need to just, if you're holding on too tightly to something or something's feeling really stressy, let go. Because the shadow side of Pisces is like, you can feel at your wit's end. You feel like giving up, or you're just like, I can't do this anymore. It's exhaustion, it's burnout. And so if you feel like that, just let go. Because again, it's like, that's definitely how I was feeling, the other day. Like, but again, I was picking up on others that are feeling like that too. But I was just feeling really fed up because my sleep was crap. Whereas I feel great today. I still feel that full moon kind of just like unpredictable energy. And definitely we've got the Saturn. Wait a minute, I need to look. I thought I could remember from that it's Saturn. Wait a minute, I need to check. What have we got here? So yeah, Saturn, Mercury, and the Sun are all going to be meeting up with each other this week until some point next week. So again, Saturn is boundaries, like what I just said. Pisces is no boundaries. So Saturn in Pisces, where it is for the foreseeable, a long time, is just things to do with, boundaries and work. Yeah, specifically because Saturn is work as well, so look out for stuff like that. But it can really be anywhere. But it also means like definitely the fields, all the different sort of mystical healing work that I do, and wherever that else applies, if any you's watching, which will be a lot of you, it's a good sign for all of us because it's people taking that kind of work more seriously because there's going to be a need for it. Like noticing that there is a link between the pains in the physical body, the mental body, and it's linked to the spiritual body, emotional body, all this, it's all linked. Obviously, there's many of us that have known that for decades, but there's a lot of people that are a bit far behind all of that and always focused on the science when it's kind of like the science, a lot of the science lies. A lot of science is amazing too, you've got to have a balance. But it was more the Aquarius I was feeling there. Yeah, so Mars, and it's the Mars and Venus in Aquarius. Remember, divine feminine, divine masculine. That's unpredictable part. There's definitely things to do with the twin flame journey full stop that's unpredictable all the time, but definitely round about now, and galactic energies, light codes. One of the tarot cards I pulled, I'm going to read them from the book because it's definitely about that. It's about there's very strong unions coming together at this time of the planet to send out that unconditional love, healing, that ripple effect on the planet that it helps everyone. That's what happens when any twin flame pair come together. But there's something really, really strong going on right now. And you'll be able to see. I've been channeling this for months, years, if you really, kind of take it back that far. But it's because a lot of these are coming about now. They're always coming about. It's not like I said, there's always unions going on, but some are kept more quiet, some are more public, some are a bit of both. It's all this. You can feel it though, even if you don't logically know it, people can feel it. God, that's heavy. So I know that my happy thoughts help create my healthy body. So also this looks like the buffalo spirit to me. The buffalo spirit is white buffalo calf women. That is one of my guides that I work with very closely. So actually, before I read these cards, there is a feeling of there's a real feeling of like a divine masculine that I'm picking up on today. So remember, it's sometimes you're going to resonate with being like, yeah, that's where I feel my divine masculine's at. Sometimes it's going to resonate with if you are the divine masculine, you're like, oh yeah, that is where I'm at. And sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not there today, but then you might catch up to this energy, 2 days from now, a week from now, 2 weeks from now. It's all timeless. And if none of it makes sense to you, it's not yours. But there'll be something in this that'll help you, because everything I do is channeling, healing, clearing energy. And with it being a full moon as well, there's a lot of clearing going on naturally anyway. And remember, my sun in Aries sits in the house of Virgo, so I'm very good at spotting eye to detail things and discerning, and that's why I'm always really good at helping people with discernment. Right, so what have we got here? So yeah, I really do feel that there's this energy of a divine masculine that's sorry that they weren't there when you needed them. And like they really, oh yeah, that fits with the fit. They really wanted to be, but they didn't want to let you down, and there was a lot of fear arising. And so now that actually fits with the hopeless and the afraid card that just fell on the ground serendipitously. So meaningful. And this divine masculine's like really feeling your energy all around them, and like they can't stop thinking about you, and they're starting to piece together that it's like, I'm feeling them because they're feeling me. Like this is psychic, this is telepathy. Your communication goes beyond mere words. So, and that's came out 2 days in a row. So I'll probably use them again at some point, see if it comes out again. Right, so yeah, that was just separate messages that I got. And so these were the cards for today, right? So love and compassion, the lovers. Tickled by the free spirit, the muse. Now that's interesting because the love and compassion, the lovers card, was for the divine feminine, and the fool, the muse card, was for the divine masculine. Now, but remember, it can be for your inner energy too, because I did feel that this would resonate for people that if it was like some kind of creative project or whatever else in your life. But it's what about unions too. Even the fact that that card's still in the shot, romanticism, which is a Neptune card, and Neptune rules Pisces, and it's got the 33, which is forgiveness. Forgiveness is in the air. Full moons are about time of release and forgiveness as well. Because Pisces is healing. Pisces is the practical healing and all the stuff that goes on in doctors and hospitals and everything. And then Pisces is the energetic healing, the spiritual healing, you know, the Reiki, the shamanic healing, all this kind of stuff. But again, really, it's a bit of both. Like I've got, you can see how I've got the balance of both, because I'm very magical Piscean healing, like with the placements I've got there, and then I'm very practical too. Like I bring the balance of both. But again, that's because I can channel the divine feminine, divine masculine energy equally, which we've all got inside us, but not everybody can actually do that. Some other people can. I've come across some others that can, but not many. Right, so basically, then I pulled the Magician, transformation through illumination, and I think it might be that card that mentioned something very similar to what I say all the time about, like, it'll be felt, you know what I mean? That, like, this, it's going out into the collective, because that is what twin flames are for. So I marked the cards, but then it was kind of amazing because one of those cards talks about valuing yourself and knowing your worth, and then the oracle cards backed it up. So look, there's that feeling of needing to let go of control again and knowing your worth. I feel the twins that are coming together whenever this catches up to resonating, because it's timeless, it's because you both know your worth, you've both weathered the storms, and there's still a very passionate 11-11 connection, but it's like you've come into balance and you've just let go of how it all comes about. It's like I just hashtagged the post that I put up, surrender the house, and that to me is the Pisces energy. Like the Virgo full moon wants to know how, when, where, it wants all the details. The Pisces is like, just let go and trust, it's all coming together. It's almost like a divine feminine talking to divine masculine. Now that brings me very nicely to the muse. Now I remember when someone had once said that to me after working with me and just following my stuff, 1144, was that I was their muse, and I was like, oh, I like that. And then this is something that gets, because I had to be like, what does that mean again? And now I do know what it means, but a few people have said this to me, that, you know, it's just being an inspiration to someone, either on their spiritual path or their creative endeavours, or obviously with twin, I get it from twin flames because it's about helping them on their twin flame journey, but you can be an actual muse to your twin flame. Like the divine feminine can be a muse to their masculine, and the divine masculine can inspire the divine feminine. You inspire each other, and I think that's what that know your worth card is about. So anyway, I'm going to read what these say. So right, so the first one was this one, and remember that was the divine feminine's card, but it's these are all for both, so it's for both your energies. Mythical guardian, integrate the union of dualities. So see how the wording really matters, it really fits, and this feels very new earth energy because all these cards are. Make choices aligned with your values and connect with harmony. Again, know your worth. So the union's coming in, it's people that are really in alignment with one another. This card represents love in its purest form, a soul-honouring connection. I mean, not all lovers cards are going to be described like that, you know what I mean? A relationship where electric synergy and spiritual divinity are present. This may refer to a romantic alignment, but it can also represent other connections where there's a beautiful flow of love and compassion. Like you know, if you're working on an art project or something, or creative project of any endeavour, because this is all the kinds of people that I attract. I support. This card encourages openness by allowing a safe space for shared vulnerability. That word has been coming up constant, and that's one of my keywords of helping people with this stuff, which deepens trust and respect. It also represents the theme of choice, how you want to be in this life or how you choose to connect with others. If you're in a romantic relationship, the Lover's card poses a provocative question. Are you choosing your partner? When faced with a choice, do you choose from the expanded, uplifted part of you, the vibration of love, that would be the Pisces unconditional love, rather than the fear, escape or rescue mentality? That could come from the shadow side of Pisces too, actually, or Virgo if you're overthinking it and feeling like you need to fix everyone. This card represents a union of dualities, the harmony and wholeness. It welcomes the integration of positive and negative, challenge and opportunity with love and compassion without judgment, but also it's the light and the shadow. So once you've integrated the light and the shadow within yourself, as in you've done that, you know the deeper, darker parts of you, you've done the healing around that and you accept it about you, you're able to assert your boundaries in a loving, compassionate manner, but you don't stay quiet when something upsets you. Because this is all very difficult to do stuff like this, and we will all be tested. I know I already have been actually in several different instances, and sometimes it's like, right, I don't need to say anything, I'll just hold back. Other times it's like, no, now I actually do need to say something. But you can always do it in a loving, compassionate way, and it'll always be met however it's meant to be met. It's just, but what's important is that you speak up if something's uncomfortable. So, the lover, and remember that's usually, that can be for anyone, but that, because it can almost, well, not almost, it can definitely be harder when it's people that you love a lot, but something's made you feel uncomfortable. That is where in the past, as a child, you'd maybe keep your mouth shut, or maybe even as an adult, you'd like, oh, I don't want to upset that person, but that's actually upset me. You have to choose yourself in that instance. You don't need to be nasty about it. You can just be polite and assertive. So that must be something for someone. But I do feel in other cases that is going to be about karmic energies where they are crossing your boundaries, they know what they're doing, and they're trying to trigger you. Or and remember, but anyone can trigger you too, so that's good to be aware of. But it's like we've got good and bad triggers too, but it's like this feels like where you're having to be like, no, no, I don't accept this. It's kind of like if people have got a lot to say about you going in a union, it's like, look, nobody asked you for your input. This is what I'm deciding for me. Stay out of it. That's assertive, and it might, some would seem it harsh, but it's not. If people are interfering in your union, you've got to get them told. You know what I mean? When it's other people that it's, you have things come up with people that you love, you approach it in a different manner. But what's important is you do speak up. Oh, this is strong today. So the lovers ask you to consider your values and beliefs. That's why I know your worth has come up. Awareness of your needs and priorities and staying true to your authenticity allows you to maintain wholeness when you come together with your soul flame. So it's all part of being a twin flame. If you still can't speak up for yourself when something makes you feel uncomfortable, you still need more. You still need to work more on speaking your voice and asserting your boundaries. And again, it's scary. All this stuff is scary because if you were never taught that as a child, it can be really difficult. But that is what I can help you with one-to-one, or you can just listen to stuff that comes through. But I mean, listen to that. Wholeness when you come together with your soul flame. I love it. That's this card. This awareness fosters deeper clarity of communication and connection to better understand each other rather than projecting ideas of who a person is based on past experience. Very important. You don't assume that you know who the person is, but based on either your past experiences or with other people, because that one's just ridiculous. But we all do it. Subconsciously, you can be like, oh, I was hurt by this person in the past. What if this person's going to hurt me the same? That's not fair. It's not the same person. You've got to be vulnerable, trusting, and open your heart when you feel safe, I might add. And that's, again, comes down to personal responsibility. Don't open your heart and be vulnerable and sleep with someone until you feel safe. Which, let's face it, in this day and age, a lot of people don't do that. And I've been there, done that with the t-shirts. It's not as if I've not been that person. I've been that person. So this awareness fosters deep clarity. I read that bit. This may also need to be revised regularly as you evolve together, but that's also talking about when you've known this, if it's the same person, when you've known this same person, they're not the same after a Dark Night of Soul and a rebirth. They're not the same. And so this is beautifully leads on to the Divine Masculine card, which is also the Divine Masculine you, about setting boundaries and maintaining them. That can be the hard bit. The Fool, tickled by the free spirit, the muse. It's time for new beginnings. Be a free spirit and embrace the unknown. And that song always comes up for Divine Masculines. Into the unknown. This card brings a playful reminder to have an open and curious mind. The energy of the muse is that of a free spirit, daring to jump and embrace the unknown even if you don't feel completely equipped. And you never would in Pisces season. You're flying blind, but that's part of the fun of it. You can either look at the victim side of Pisces, or you can be like, do you know what? I'm just going to surrender. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to surrender and trust it's all working out. Surrender and trust is a huge Pisces thing. But that scares a lot of people, especially if you've got a lot of earth, like Virgo energy, Taurus, Capricorn, because they want to know what's going on. They want a plan. They want the reality. They don't want all this fluffy Pisces magicalness. I like a bit of both. But again, see what I mean? Everything I say always comes down to being that balance of masculine and feminine. I do like a bit of both. Some people might see me as more floaty and magical and Pisces and more feminine, but I have got that practical, logical side as well. That's how I can help people with boundaries and keeping it real, you know what I mean? That's why I always say that about, I channel very differently when it comes to the twin flame journey. I always give that practical buffer of, look, this is what their higher self is saying, but that doesn't mean their egoic walking about self out there is caught up to that yet. And that is something that I always feel is a very strong warning that I need to give. I don't know about other people out there, but I feel I need to give it based on my past experiences on being the receiving end of stuff like that, from either general and personal, or how it can fuck with your mind basically, or just like watching how it, just watching it unfold in the community as a whole. And it does come down to personal responsibility. Like, you've really got to use your common sense, right? Most people know this. Time's an illusion. So just because somebody says, oh, this is happening next week, or it's happening in 3 days, like, there's a lot of these readings that are like the next 72 hours. It never is. Like, honestly, it becomes a bit of a standing joke, doesn't it? Like, the amount of times I've seen things where it's like, this is what's going to happen in the next 72 hours. And literally, like, you know what I mean? Well, none of it happens to me anyway, but that doesn't mean that it's not happening to other people. But I just kind of, those are not really my cup of tea to do, because I just don't really feel that that's going to be the case for the majority of the collective. So again, I don't know why they're getting me to say that, but I do get what they're saying there. That's the kind of Virgo reality of it. That will those messages come true for people at some point? Yeah, if it's a true, pure divine channel, it will. Because things that I've channeled out years ago are coming true now for people. Like, people come and say to me, oh my God, I just watched that, and that's what's actually happening. Whether it's like a shorts or a video, or I get guided to videos on my own or other people's from ages ago, and it's happening now. General, it's kind of like, it's crazy, but it's amazing. It's 21 minutes as well, karmic completion. But again, that's the magical and the practical that they got me to say. So this energy is coming through really, really strong. This playful childlike archetype treats everything as an adventure. There's a much growth and development. So it feels there's whatever's happened here, there's a huge burst of energy coming into the divine masculines when they catch up to this bit. Again, some of them might already be at this bit. That's use your discernment. That's what this full moon is about. Rather than taking life so seriously, the muse inspires you to see it as an experiment. And that's actually, look, that's probably why that gets said to me quite a lot, like personally, is like that I'm being amused to people, because it is just about that. Like, see everything as like an experiment, like you're just feeling into it. There is the energy of limitless and spontaneity. This card reminds you to relax and have fun, get out your own way, and know that the universe has your back. So divine masculines, that is a strong message to get out your own way, get out your own head, and that's the shadow side of Virgo energy. And also the Pisces energy could be confusing you, creating illusions. Also, people could be lying to you, because Pisces is lies. You could be lying to yourself. Truthfully, sometimes we may need specific tools and resources as we venture out into uncharted territory. This is if I pulled it reverse. I didn't, but I'm being guided to read it. And sometimes the quickest place to learn is on our feet, open to miraculous opportunities and following our inner whispers. Put yourself where you feel you need to be. The universe will catch you. There's something about taking a leap of faith as well. You create your reality by acting and feeling as if you already have what you seek, which is what I do in personal sessions, and when I'm guided to do that for group healings as well. You can probably find one if you ask your guides. They'll guide you to one of the live activations or recorded ones where I've done a group quantum leap. You are a vibrational match, so it can't help but manifest. Sorry, I need to take this down stretch. I feel sick. I put the heater on in here, and now it's boiling. So when I mention the temperature, it means it's getting hot in here. The disowned self, right? So this is somebody needs soul retrieval, because that's like being disassociated or soul loss. So that was on the floor there. Practice makes perfect. That's very much an energy of Virgo full moon, because it is about trying to be perfect, which none of us can be. So accept yourself as you are. Right, now the Magician. This might be it, by the way. I do think I'll feel into some of the wordy cards, because basically I do want to focus. I do want to focus a bit more on. This is just energy, so because it's a full moon and it's energies that don't want me to get this out, because it is an important message. But I'm just going to keep going. Transformation through illumination. I was just going to say I'm going to focus on past lives more from like Monday, Tuesday onwards, just to have a break from some of this, because it's been quite heavy picking up on all this stuff. Manifest what you need. You have the tools and potential to create magic in this world. You have everything aligned to manifest your dreams right now. So this is where a lot of the big masculines are either at now, or we're going to get to, that they feel like everything's ready to go. You have everything aligned to manifest your dreams right now. You're an alchemist and a magical being that can create change and transformation in the world around you. And remember, that is what you do in this union as well, but you can do it yourself first, and then that is what brings in your union. You're being called to bring forth these skills and turn your ideas into reality. That's what Virgo full moon is about. The Pisces is the creative, the imagining it, the fantasizing, the calling in your soulmate, your twin flame. I'll only say soulmate because soulmates are associated with Pisces, but it's, it's twin flames on this channel. But unless, you know, unless something's coming through about a soulmate, like a karmic thing. But I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, this is either a twin flame or a higher level soulmate or a divine counterpart. Divine counterparts are your twin flames. So I don't get when people say that. What's the other thing that folks say? Higher level soulmate. I don't fucking use that word. I just feel that's a word somebody made up. If it resonates with you, it makes whatever. I just think it confuses folk. Whatever. So just my wee bit. You're asked to be clear about the reasons of why and what you're bringing into being. Ensure you're in your integrity and choosing expansive love over contractive fear. Also have clarity about what you're doing and stay committed to what you've set in motion. Yeah, so that's very important as well with Virgo. It's like, what is your intention behind that? You know, is your intention for good? Or, you know, maybe it's like sometimes you do something, you don't even really do it without thinking. Like that could be the sort of shadow side of Pisces. But it's kind of like what Virgo would say is it's very important to have a clear intention. If there's not a good intention behind what you're doing or a strong intention, it's not going to come up. It's just not going to come up with the goods, or there's not going to be a good result. And that's why I would say it's very important to have a clear intention before you do any kind of shamanic journeying. You don't go into the spirit world without your power animal beside you. So people that know me well, you'll have had that chat before, but it's really important people know that. I feel it's a huge part of my purpose, really, just to be pointing out these very basic, like, simple things to people, because a lot of people don't realise this until sometimes I'm the first person to say it to them. So the Magician represents alchemy. Consider how your array of unique qualities can combine and synergize to create a new or different offerings in this world. So that's how it can fit with work stuff as well. So again, I felt those cards were really powerful. You could be getting messages coming in as well, because I just got a text right when I finished that. Right, okay, so let's put these here, and I'm going to just pause this and tidy this up. I won't do it too long because I am feeling a bit lightheaded in here with the heat and the... Yeah, so I'm going to pause this. My God, there's strong energy today, by the way, because look, like when stuff like that happens, it creeps me out, but it's cool. So I ran to go and have a pee before I'd done the rest of this, right? Because I thought if I'm standing here for another 30 minutes or longer, and I kicked a card like out into the hall when I went, right? And that's what was there. Stay true and be in your power. I mean, I feel like I'm going to have to title this that. That's exactly what I've just been saying. This is Virgo full moon. Stay in your integrity no matter what. Like, can you do that? Can you speak your truth? Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of Divine Authority. This is about the unions. Like, this is definitely about things coming up that is meant to happen to test the ultimate test of can you speak up where needed. Wow, that's crazy. Right, okay, so I'll put that out of the way. Right, so let's see what we're going to be. Right, so I want to use, because of the whole, if you didn't see community tab, I caught the song, you know, the one that's like, I really, 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 really like you. You know, it's basically just says that the whole way through it. And it reminded me that there is a card in this deck that says, I like you. So let's see if anything like that comes out. So let's just start with these as a starting point. What do we need to know? Whether it's I like you card or whatever else comes out, whether it's got anything to do with needing to pay attention to your boundaries and stay in your integrity and speak your truth, all these Virgo, Pisces, axis themes, or whether it's just completely fresh new energy. Let's just see what the divine lovers need to know today. And I keep saying divine lovers today, so that's going to be talking. Yeah, I did pull it reverse, but I felt kind of turn it around. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. Again, if that applies, then take it. But again, it more feels, these cards, like I'll say it every time, but they're a bit confusing because it's like it has all these lovely words in it and then it's got like one that ruins it. But I do feel this is about twins coming together, talking, or more. And it's interesting that right before I paused this, remember I got a text, so that's extra confirmation. What else have we got here? Shuffling camera, so you know I'm not just pulling out the I like you card. Oh wow, heart with a key. Welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Now this is interesting because remember I was getting loads of synchronicities about Earth Angel. I'd said it the day before, and then that song really stood out on Back to the Future, and then I caught Back to the Future 2 again today, but they keep making me catch it for a reason because I'm getting different things every time. Even though, again, how funny is that? Even though I've seen it like a million times. And it was like that song caught my attention again. Because it's weird in Back to the Future 1 and 2, they play bits of the 1 because it's referring back to that scene. But it was like, the words to that song, Earth Angel, please be my... Anyway, I'm going to... I screenshotted it. I'm going to read it because it felt significant. And also, I had actually, today alone, I had actually saw somebody else mentioning that song. Like, it was in a chat thing. Somebody mentioned that song, like, just randomly. And I wasn't even on it for ages. I just happened to sort of like land myself on this, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then I saw Earth Angels. So there's just a lot about Earth Angels. So I feel it's like somebody feels you are their Earth Angel. Like, so they feel that you have like loved them unconditionally and brought them back to life. That's the Isis element, because that's what Isis and Osiris are about. So Earth Angel, will you be mine? That's what it is. My darling dear, love you all time. I'm just a fool. I pulled the Fool card today for Divine Masculine. Funny. A fool in love with you. Earth Angel, the one I adore, love you forever, evermore. I'm just a fool in love with you. I fell for you and I knew the vision of your love. So you can look at the lyrics yourself, but pretty cool how they were telling me that, because Earth Angel's been coming up a lot. For my Earth Angels out there, I'd like to think that all of us. So what have we got here? And of course your twin flame is an Earth Angel too. Maybe they just didn't realise it and they're accepting that about themselves. Lightning, yeah, look, that's the shock revelation. Oh my god, I'm an Earth Angel too, and I'm ready to embrace it. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I said that like a Back to the Future kind of voice. Is I like you going to come out? We're not going to manipulate it, so there might be something about making sure you're not manipulating a situation or you're being manipulated, because that would be the shadow side of the Pisces, and just be discerning about it. That would be the full moon in Virgo. What else have I got here? Axe. Oh, there needed to be a shady one. Break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Even what I was saying there, stop the pattern. Stop the pattern of that kind of allowing that behaviour in your life if that applies. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, be the phoenix rising. New phase, rekindled, and new transformation, growth, and changed mind. So somebody might have changed their mind about this whole situation between you and them after being stabbed in the back by those around them. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack. Now, it's not nice that it takes that to, well, make somebody come to their senses, really, but I mean, that's what came through. Let me just check if that I like you card is actually in here. Now, when I'm doing this, all of this might be relevant, so just... Wait a minute, that's giving me a headache. Not enough. Paradise, not today. Kisses, love, healing heart, the runner, the abundance, stabbed in the back, engagement ring, mask, boat. Girl touch. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. But it didn't come out. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, fart, and want to date. Anyway, I just wanted to check it was actually there. Right, they're telling me to do another one on top of each. So, what about this? The awaited message arrives. So this is going to be a awaited message arrives from a divine masculine to a divine feminine. What else do we need to know about that? The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. But it came out in reverse. Someone wants a second chance. Basically. Heart for key. Welcoming love. The one. Opening your heart. Getting together. Perfect. What do we need to know about that? Oh yeah, look, there's going to be a love call. Someone expresses love, a message, thinking of you, letting you know. Oh, that's exciting with that, isn't it? Lightning, so the shock and change, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. What do we know about this for this divine masculine? Could be 4 different divine masculines. And again, that could be like a whole group of divine masculines. Or some of it could be like a couple piles could make sense to one group of masculines, or the whole thing could make sense. It's just, that's the magic of how all this works. Oh, look, I knew it was going to cut. So what are the chat, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to, yeah, so that's a strong message today. In fact, I'm going to use, if I don't get any better, I'm going to use this for the thumbnail. That's a shock epiphany someone's having. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval. Someone's like, I like them. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. Someone's It's like either someone's having that shocking revelation themselves. Did I hold that long enough for a thumbnail? Because I'm going to put the I really like you thing in the title probably. Or they're shocking you with that. Like maybe it's somebody you're like, fucking, this is never going to happen. I'm just going to let it go and be happy. Because what was it? I heard a song earlier. Did I screenshot it? I think I did. And I thought, what are they trying to tell me here? It was like, oh, I didn't screenshot it, but I added it to the like songs. I'll put the volume down. It was like this song was like basically letting go and moving on. But it was like they were saying that's what Divine Feminine has to do. When your Divine Masculine is not acting like they like you, then you need to move on. Right, wait a minute. It's called Without You, featuring Sandro Cavazza, Avicii. I don't know if this is kind of like might be a more recent one because I didn't know it, I don't think. So, you said we'd always be. Without you, I feel lost at sea. Through the darkness, you'd hide with me. Like the wind, we'd be wild and free. You said you'd follow me anywhere, but your eyes tell me you won't be there. I've got to learn how to love without you. I've got to carry my cross without you. Stuck in the middle, and I'm just about to figure it out without you. And I'm done sitting at home. And then it says, without you. Fuck, I'm going out without you. I'm going to tear the city down without you. I'm going Bonnie and Clyde without you. So you can take that to mean whatever, but it was like, oh yeah, no, I just shared that at 555 my time. So it's a big change. It's like, I feel like it's Divine Feminine. That actually, look, I feel this might be right. Stay with me on this if you're kind of like, what? I feel this is Divine Feminine, that you've been really coded. I think this might be for, I'm feeling strongly it might be for, it's Divine Feminine males and females, and I'm feeling for some strongly for the Divine Feminine males for some reason, but it can still make sense Divine Feminine females. But if you still know that you were really quite codependent and your twin flame says jump and you say how high, and again, even if you're not at this bit, you were at one point, because I definitely know I was. So if you're being honest and you've done that deeper shadow healing work, you will be able to say that. When you love someone unconditionally, you can let them get away with a lot. So, it's important to be honest with yourself. That's what I help people do in the one-to-one sessions. But basically, it's like, that song's like, right, you've shown me that, like, time has shown me that you're not coming back. There's no sign of you. So I'm stopping this pattern, and I'm not going to feel abandoned anymore. I'm just moving on. So whatever that means, and the thing is, whatever works for you, because a lot of the time when you decide to do that, that is when somebody comes back. So this is how it could all sort of fit. But it's like, I feel that's just a strong message that if it speaks to you, it speaks to you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I definitely know there's things that have happened in my life over the years that it's like, it's had to happen to get me to choose myself rather than always just, like, it's not even just about it, it's about anyone, you know what I mean? Like being this, it does tie back to the whole message of the video, like being more worried about other people's feelings than mine. And then look how when I said that, my voice has changed. So there's something in this today about speaking up. Right, what do we need to know about this? Or it can be just like someone's went for a breakup with a karmic. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make mistakes. Yeah, absolutely. Look at what I just said. That is, if you in the past, if you have let somebody get away with stuff that now you would cringe at, then it's because it's unconditional love. When it's a twin flame, that's what it is, right? But also you do that with your karmic partners. Like a lot of the time when I think I was even doing that today. I was getting flashback memories of how just when you've had people around you where you're like, other people can see how they're treating you isn't right, but because you love the person so much, you keep letting them away with it. And you think that they're going to magically somehow get it one day and they're going to change, whether that's a friend or a lover. It's not, or a family member. It doesn't happen, guys. You learn that lesson. You need to stop the pattern. A lot of times that's cutting somebody completely out of your life. So you can see how that makes sense for anyone. But it's like, learning from past mistakes. So so that's interesting. That could be about an unhealthy codependent dynamic with you and your actual twin flame, or it could be about unhealthy codependent dynamic with you and anyone in your life. And look, it could have been someone that was very jealous if it was a romantic partner, or look, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, egos, jealousy. So, right. Let's use these now. I'm not going to do this too much longer because thank God the heat's feeling drained, but I think it's just it's the energies, strong energies today. Right, so, because it is a full moon, remember. So, and remember I've kept saying it's very important that you pay attention to your health. Yeah, so basically, actually, that's a good point. I usually put out a prayer post on a Sunday, and I usually specifically say about, like, you know, just holding space, praying, meditating around the 11:11, 11:44 mark. But I actually feel I'll be sleeping long before then. So I'm just saying it now, you know, we can all hold space and just set intention before you go to sleep to sort of do that if you want to join in. But I think I'm just, yeah, I'm more being guided to, like I said, I'm in major hermit mode and just really want to be in my own energy. That's where I'm at. I really, really want to be in my own energy right now. So, but I've still got to deliver messages, so it is a funny predicament to be in. But like I'd said, if you've watched one of their videos or read the comments, I this week coming, so I'm available Tuesday only if people want to do one of the train journey sessions. But apart from that, the rest of the week I'm definitely taking off for me. So I'll still be putting out these videos, but I won't be replying to comments and stuff because it's definitely when I need to take some more downtime astrologically. And yeah, so I'll just see you when I spring back to life a bit. Material attachment, too much focus on visible trappings. That normally comes out around this. Normally, it's the third time, but that's the first card for this one. The text arrives that someone's won a second chance after being a gold digger. That's what I get from that. Material attachment, or the person themselves has recognised that they had too much, like, material attachment. Maybe they were just being drawn to people like that, you know what I mean? And now they've had an awakening and they're like, none of that matters. Something like that. Their priorities have changed. Right, so what this one says, welcome in love, meeting the one. And I keep saying things like the one, and in that archetypes card I pulled the one yesterday as well. Open your heart, getting together, perfect. Someone's going to call you with a love call, expressing their love, message you love, thinking of you, letting you know. So this could even be, see how that could be the same energy. But let's just see what comes out. Oh shit, I like doing it one by one, but I'll just finish this and then I'll do it one by one because I can't remember what the thing. Someone expresses love, a message you love, thinking of you, letting you know. What have we got for that? Natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. Oh look, there's that feeling of the cards of today, like not controlling the situation. So someone is coming forward. They know that you're the one. There's going to be a love call, but just let it unfold naturally. Don't try to control it. I mean, you don't try to control it. It's going to go far. Wedding bells are ringing. Marriage. This is the one, and it's all meant to be. But just, you know, take your time with it. There's a psychic connection again. Your communication goes beyond mere words. Oh, wow. Okay, they all just leapt out together, so I'll just show you them and put them back. Lightning, so this is a shocker and revelation, and things happen out of blue, and this person likes you, and obviously me hearing that song, I'm loving that card came out. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, wanting to date, fearless love, a courageous leap into the unknown. Oh my god, that fits with other cards. Guided to great love, guided steps to great love, follow the path of ascension, healing connection, your love will transform. Your romance will transform your life. Someone's got that healing sex, guys. Again, it's all of us. It's especially you with your twin flame. Right, so I'll pick this and this for the thumbnail because those cards just leapt out. They're a message for everyone. So, oh wait a minute. I thought it was the one that said about ascension. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Although that's very relevant too, and that's a beautiful card, but it was the one I thought it said follow the path to ascension. I don't think you can even read it on the thumbnail, to be fair, but maybe even that's enough. Or I'll put something about ascension in the title. Right, so I'll put them back, see if they come out again. What have we got for lightning and I like you? One card. Honest communication. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Oh my god, guys, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. This full moon's making people want to talk. There's a lot about talking here. Axe, a camera. Right, so this one's about stopping the pattern and learning from past mistakes in general, whether that's about you and your twin flame or you and a karmic, or maybe a bit of both, maybe a bit of all of it. And when I say a karmic, remember, I don't even like saying it like that. We could call it the canoe if you choose to do that. Or the a karmic person. Can be anyone, doesn't need to be romance, family, friend, whatever. Marriage. Oh, there it is again. Wedding bells are ringing. Oh, interesting. And also the quote that just popped up says, I am a gift. So, someone, this is quite interesting. Oh my God, and look what just happened when I said that. Like, I'm just being careful about. You see that? 1804. My birthday number's the union number. Well, it's not going into focus, but you can see 1804. So if you're new around here, that means union. Just so happens that my birthday numbers create the Four of Wands union card. Oh my God. What the hell? I just realised that. I've just seen the union numbers at marriage, union. So this union, that can mean the spiritual union, or this can be literal union, marriage, or it can be both, but that's kind of crazy that just happened. Last in love. This is your true love. Wow, these messages are powerful. And I just love that the whole time this card is sitting out the shot that says, I love you unconditionally. Can we put it in somewhere? I love you unconditionally. Let's just put it. No, you can't see it anyway. I'll just put it there. The energy is here, even if you can't see it. So that means something too. The energy's around you, even if you can't see it yet. It's coming. Oh, there they are. I wanted to use some of these because I feel like similar wording will come out. I really, 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 really like you. Na, 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 na. Do you like me too? Oh, fuck. That one just leapt out. Is that the one? Yeah, look. Someone wants to know. Seeking your reassurance, wanting to know the future, scared of losing you, wanting to feel secure, missing you, wanting to be close. This person wants to talk because they've realised that they don't want this to be over. They want a second chance. They don't want to be around the same people they were before, to put it more politely. But I'm hearing, "You take my money, now I believe." I'm hearing Gold Digger in my head. They want to know. This person doesn't want to lose you, and they want to know if you feel the same. Right, heart with a key, love call, let it unfold naturally. What have we got? We've got wounded, yeah. Like, this is why, because this person knows that you're the one, right? They will be getting in touch. I think they've worked on not controlling the situation. So I feel, if for some reason I keep feeling these two piles could be like the same masculine energy. So just use your own discernment. For some people it might not be. It's like this person's worked on controlling things. It came from a wounded place. Intense emotional pain, fear, depression, emotional unavailable, scared, defensive, triggered, and healing. But it came out reverse. So someone's been working on not controlling the situation. So I do feel you'll know this person by, they'll come at you like, look, I love you, I want to be with you, I've been hurt in the past, I've been working on it, and I've been shattered without you. Sudden change, shocking transformation, end is wake up call, end of an era, blessings, guys. But it's like this person, this is why the two go together. It's like, but those terrible things that have happened to me have woke me up to what I want, and that's you. But it's that the controlling part is that, but like, I feel this person will be like, but if you don't want to be with me, I understand, but I just had to tell you. And oh wow, honest communication. They could be quite jealous if they, and then there's, I mentioned jealous Nick Jonas. Wait a minute, I'm doing that right now. I need to put that song on my like song. Let's put Spotify on. Because I just remember it was Justin, it wasn't Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake one that I was hearing, Selfish. But it's like he's basically singing about, he's selfish because he doesn't want anyone else. Oh yeah, there's two songs. Remember, there's Labyrinth as well. Jealous Nick Joe. Let's add them both and see if they come on at any point. I don't really like. I don't know. Don't know that one well. I don't like the way he's looking at you. I'm starting to think you want him too. Am I crazy? Have I lost you? Even though I know I love you. Wait a minute. Even though I know you love me, can't help it. I cheer my music up. I'm puffing my chest. I'm getting red in the face. You could call me obsessed. It's not your fault that they hover. I mean no disrespect. It's right. It's my right to be hellish. I still get jealous. 'Cause you're too sexy, beautiful, and everybody wants a taste, that's why I still get jealous. Right, I've remembered it now. It's like, hope you enjoyed that, guys. But basically, yeah, this person has got a tendency to get jealous, but it's only because of how much they care about you, and I feel they may have hid it very well. Envy, sabotage, third-party mind games, interference, backstabbing, anger, but I'm also getting it's like they're wounded because they had jealous people around them. I'm going to put that there. So, shock revelation, this person likes you. And they're going to have an honest communication. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation from this person. That's really beautiful cards together, isn't it? Wait a minute, that's a really good thumbnail too. Shit. This is the dilemma we have, guys. Honest communication. I like you. That's a good thumbnail. Can I kind of get all in? Yeah, that's a good thumbnail. In fact, I'm going to put this one here too, because sometimes the way it's... Yeah. Wait a minute. My thumb was over the... Thanks for being patient, guys. The thumbnail's important. I never used to bother so much about the thumbnail, but it's like... Yeah, it can be the difference between somebody being drawn and not, and somebody might really need this message, so make a bit more of an effort. But and thank you if you did subscribe if you're new, and thank you to my OGs. Right, I'm going to put the Spotify on shuffle. I'm going to turn the volume down. Oh my god, that's one of the ones I love. I only have eyes for you, dear. Also, there's something about that era as well, isn't there? My love must be a kind of blind love. I think it's blindless, actually, but anyway. I can't see anyone but you. Are the stars out tonight? I can't remember that bit goes. I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for you, dear. Yeah, basically somebody's starstruck. I just says the whole thing. Like, oh, like that's on this file too. Conflict. They don't want to have conflict. Someone's going to be getting in touch suddenly, admitting that they like you, being honest, and they want to have a heart-to-heart. They don't want to have conflict, because that was in reverse. So you might have had arguments in the past. Arguments, stonewalling, disagreements, division, separation, triggering, resentment, battle, and manipulation. Yeah, this almost could all still make sense to people. They're going to take the courage to be honest. Strength, leap of faith, doing what's right, bravery, confidence, going for it, protector, stability, dependable. Love it. Proud of that masculine, whoever you are. Proud of all of them. Right, this is the one about learning from the past, separations, past mistakes. Wedding bells might be ringing literally, or it's about a spiritual merge, union taking place, or it can be both. What have we got here? Someone's learned from the past. They've learned all their karmic lessons. And, well, if this is literal, things are moving fast for some. What have we got here? Desire. Whoa, look at this. Fantasizing about you, passionate obsession, lust, wanting to make love, intense sexual chemistry. Yeah. So that's what I mean about this. Could be the spiritual marriage. You could have been making love in the astral. Right, so don't lie, I know you's there. They're telling me you were. Reunion, twin flame union, coming back together, oneness, reconciliation, meeting the one, spending time together. I ain't no liar, guys. Divine marriage. They were talking through me. Divine marriage. So it doesn't need to be a literal one. Right. And actually, of course, it doesn't need to be a literal one if you don't want to. If you don't want to marry this person, then why are you watching this? But it's some people don't believe in marriage, though, of course. Right. So I feel they want to say one more with this. Right. So I'm just going to go down the actual pile. So we've got talking. This person wants a second chance for you if you will listen to them. They're done with money grabbers and being materialistic themselves, if that applies. I'd imagine it does. If that's who they were attracted to, they must have been like that themselves. That's usually how it goes. Wanting to know the future, scared of losing you, wanting to feel secure, missing you, wanting to be close. And what does this person want to say? The distance between us, yeah, the distance between you kills them. They don't want there to be distance. Remember, this person doesn't want to lose you. They want to close the gap here. Actually, do you know what? I'm just going to go along. Yeah, I will just go along the way today. You can, if you want to let me know, you can let me know what you like better. But I think I do find it easier doing one. But oh, what's that? 50 Shades Free's Heaven. Is that the one that's like Bad Boys Go to Hell? Oh, I just changed it anyway. It was a 50 Shades of Grey song anyway, so it could be relevant. But it was called Heaven. So maybe this person's feels like they've been locked out of heaven for too long. See how that happened? It wasn't even that song. I need to put that one on. Toka's Miracle just came on, so expect a miracle. And I actually just added that one. I'm going to put in what's called Locked Out Heaven, because I just sang that. See, I don't really particularly like some of the songs I'm saying. It's just because it's my work, right? Let me just put that Spotify shuffle on again. Purple Haze. Oh, that feels important. So that song that just came on, Purple Haze, right? I'm going to read it. That to me feels about ascension. It feels about the shift. It feels very important. When I channeled it before, months and months and months ago, it was when I channeled about purple lights in the sky, purple energy. I can't remember what I said now because I channeled it, but rather have us than nothing at all. Not trying to sound emotional, but I've seen waters rise and strong men fall. It's just good to have a hand to hold. Every day there's I'm not gonna read it all. Can't remember the tune. If we hold on long enough to face it, sure there's purple haze in the sky, and they say maybe we're running out of time. Someone feels like you're running out of time, but I don't care. 'Cause you and I know that love is all we need to survive. Came up from nothing at all, and you stood by my side. You can count on me if ever you fall until the end of time. Every day there's a sad twist of fate, and it's easy to think there's no way we can make it, but I swear I can. And then it just gets back to the same chorus, yeah. So that's going to mean something to someone. But it's a nice song. To me, it feels like the world could be ending, but you feel safe with your person. That's just came out. I hate seeing you with them. Oh my god, and that's just, I'm just noticing, look, so this will make sense, I'll trust it'll make sense to someone. So it's either in the past, this person got jealous from their wounded place when they saw you talking to anybody else, or for some it might be that you are literally with someone else and they hate seeing you with them. But if it's the latter, they understand, because they can't, they basically, because remember that's about not control, they can't control the situation if you're with someone, because these ones are particularly positive. They know you're the one, but I feel it's linked to this, yeah. So it's like in the past, yeah, that's what it is. This person chose somebody else over you, and I think it wasn't particularly choosing nice people that were very nice, because some people do get involved with soulmates that are really lovely people. I've given examples. Some of you are watching now. Most people, it's not that. If I'm honest, most people I come across, the karmic energies in their life are not the nicest people. They're manipulative. They trick them. They lie to them. They gaslight them. Some of it's more complicated. It can be other people in your life that have you might not be able to see yet that it's manipulative, because that's what manipulation is. But I can see it when someone's talking to me. But some it is more obvious, so it's just good to be aware of that. But yeah, whatever that means, this person hates seeing you with others, whether that is an actual person that you are with, or whether this is you hating seeing your person with someone else. Whoever it's going to resonate with. Feeling a bit like I just want to end this now. Again, I'm just feeling quite sick, actually. I think I do need to go and eat. And I have already eaten today, but I think I feel I'm channeling somebody feeling quite sick with worry. But the full moon energy can pull that out of you. So there's going to be a shock confession. Someone likes you. They're going to communicate honestly. Higher Michael Bublé just came on. I feel that's to do with their ascending. There's going to be a bit of flirting, because that song to me always sounds like two people flirting. You go lower and I go higher, something like that. They don't want to argue with you. They want to be honest. They're going to take a leap of faith, and they want to say, I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures, so they've been keeping an eye on you. They've been keeping an eye on you because they like you. And they're going to be honest. They're going to tell you that. This is the past mistakes, learn from the past, the divine marriage, literal marriage, wanting to make love, desire, astral goings on. I'm scared you will reject me. Yeah, because this person just loves you so much, they got the hots for you. They don't want to be rejected because they're in love with you. I'm in love with you. And that's what happens when you're in love. It scares the shit out of you. Right, I'm only going to pull one more, I think, here. So, oh no, wait a minute, I'll use them to give us a main emotion for that first pile. Can't be bothered going through it all. Oh, fucking hell. How often does this guy want to come up? It doesn't need to be a guy, it could be a woman too, but it's coming up all the time. Dissatisfied, incomplete, purposeless. See how much sense that makes with people. Look, this guy wants to text. Could have been hovering about doing it. They want a second chance, but they're afraid they're not going to get one. They chose people like that in the past, and they just want to know now. Like, they want to know the future, scared of losing you, want to feel scared, they miss you, they want to be close to you. The distance killed them, and they feel like that. That's a strong, strong message. Right, okay, so heart of the key, love call, all that jazz. Like I said, I feel these two piles make sense for some reason. Oh, look, yeah, embarrassed. But it's in reverse, self-conscious, awkward, exposed. This person feels embarrassed, but they're putting it behind them enough to come forward, to come with a love call to let you know that you're the one. So yeah, these two piles definitely feel they fit. For whoever resonates with one, I feel you resonate with the other. The lightning, I like you. Guilty, oh my god, it could all fit for someone. Blameworthy, responsible at fault. Someone feels guilty. That's why they're watching you and not contacting you, but they're just going to contact you out of the blue because they can't take it. I'm scared you'll reject me. That's what pile about. Mistakes and learning from them. Grief, sorrowful, heartbroken, bereavement. This person's been healing their hearts. In reverse, they're coming forward. They've healed their abandonment, rejection wounds enough to come and tell you that they're in love with you. And yeah, look, they've been unsure. They might still be a bit unsure of how you're going to react, but they are going to come forward. Yeah, panicky. Alarmed, anxious, fight or flight. That's what caused them to run. Right, I'm going to just do one card each. I'm not going to go through it all. So what's for the first one? The scientist just came on. Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. See how that fits? That's about going back to the start. Someone wants to go back to the start and talk about everything that they ran away from in the past. Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. That fits with everything that's come through. The Isis card, everything. Oh yeah, that might be the one. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'll do that at the end. I'll put them aside for a thumbnail. What have we got for the heart, Ricky? Love call. Odin, yeah. Like this divine masculine, look, they've had that call, like they can see clearly. Psychic insight, your third eye's open, see the truth for what it is, follow your intuition. This masculine sees the truth for what it is. Unfortunately, about the people around them they can't trust. They're going in for what they want. They're making that love call. They've put enough embarrassment behind them and what's went on, because they know that they're going to lose you if they don't. That's basically what I'm getting. Lightning, I like you. Person that's feeling guilty but wants to be honest. Oh wow, they're feeling sexual about you as well. Serenious, life force, express your drive and passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. Yeah, this person's had a Kundalini activation. Oh yeah, and then that's moving on to the wanting to make love pile. So maybe it's these two make sense together and these two make sense, but just take it wherever it is. Ganesh is helping this person moves the obstacles. Infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support, connections increased. Love it. And we'll do one for the I'm in love you. It's not a pile, but Lady Venus. Yeah, look, downloads understanding. Truth has been revealed at this Virgo full moon. Pisces is the 12th house. Lots of downloads. Deep insights are coming from heaven, the astral realm. This is what happens in my sleep every night, and that's definitely happening to you as well. Some of you might be more conscious of it. Some of you might not be as conscious, but the messages are really strong. Yeah, connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. And Jesus. Wow, yeah. Master Jesus, forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Powerful. Yeah, I thought this was somewhere. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Well, that's what the whole message is. Whether it's about speaking your voice in any situation where you feel pushed to, or it'll just come out your mouth if it's literally, but it's in love or in any situation. That's what's all coming through here. Yeah, I think we're done here. So I hope that you got a message somewhere. I trust that you did. And if not, come back and it might be yours next time. But please like, comment, subscribe. Just now I'm taking a break from the live Zoom sessions. Apart from, like I said, I might be around on this coming Tuesday if someone wants to do a train journey. Probably like just room for one person. So, get in touch if you feel like you want to do that. Otherwise, And I might just decide on the day that I don't feel like it. So if nobody's booked in, obviously I'll just say like, yeah, I'll just take it. I'll just, if I just won't be doing it basically. But right now, that's what I'm saying. But apart from that, the rest of the week, yeah, I'm going to be quite just uh, focused on myself and taking a bit of time for me, treating it as almost like a wee bit of a holiday. But I'll still do these videos. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you later. Have a nice weekend.